Hey there, everybody out there. I might have just sounded like a complete and utter retard, but this video will not be retarded. This video will be awesome and fun. It's all for all of you out there. This is for all you brand new people coming into Battlefield. In my last video, I gave the Call of Duty fuckers and the dipshits and the people that I just obviously don't like, I gave them a lot of shit. Mainly because they're shit. They're bad at Battlefield. They're good at Call of Duty, and that's a good thing. But when you're playing Battlefield, if you suck at Battlefield, I'm going to be very disappointed and angry when you're on my team. And when you're not on my team, and you're on the enemy team, I'm going to kick your ass. And so, in order to prevent you from rage quitting from this awesome, fantastic game, because I'm kicking your ass, I thought it'd be an awesome thing to make it so I don't get angry at you if you're on my team and sucking nut. So, this is a video just to kind of give all of you brand new people out there, and people that probably already are playing Battlefield, just a little bit of a sense of how to play the game, and a few tips from a guy that's been playing the game for a little while. Anyways, this is a top 5 ways to improve your gaming on Battlefield. Okay, so this first tip that I have for you guys is mainly not really going to help you as much. It might help you to win the game, but it's not going to help you out in the short term. Or it might, actually. I don't know. It depends on who you're playing with, but what I'm getting at is teamwork. The first thing that I'm going to try and hammer into you guys, the best tip that I can ever give to you guys, the greatest thing in the entire frickin' universe that I love more than frickin' anything, is players who actually revive, give ammo, give medkits, the people who give supporting fire, the people who don't just go in there solo and just piss me off because I've got a medic on my ass and I'm dead and I just died and they're all sitting there like, man, I'm gonna go and fight. I see this guy who died right in front of me, but I'm not gonna revive him because I don't give a shit about him because he's not on my squad or he's not my friend. You don't always have to revive, you don't always have to give ammo out to everybody, but it's really freaking nice when somebody asks you for that, and you give it. It's really nice. So, number 1 tip, pro tip, awesome tip to everybody out there, it's not really a tip to improve your gaming per se, it's just a tip to improve everybody's gaming. Just do that for me, and do that for everybody, and everybody will be very, very happy. Okay, the next awesome thing that I can do for all of you people out there is to tell you about the recoil in this game, and oh god, some of these guns in their recoil, oh my god, save us all. It's so fucking bad, some of these guns recoil, but there's recoil in Call of Duty, you also know that. In all of your Call of Duty firearms and all that kind of stuff, you do have recoil, but I will tell you this, I've watched a lot of videos and I've done a lot of testing myself to see the recoil patterns, and most of your recoil is pretty up and down, and it's pretty much like just drawing a line up to the sky, and that's where your gun's gonna be staring at. Now in Battlefield, it's not the same. It's really not. Whether you're playing Battlefield 4, 3, Battlefield 2 Bad Company, or Battlefield 1 where you've got rifles and shit. Like, you got your accuracy and all this other crap to go and put in here, but there's just a lot that you have to think about when you're getting into the recoil patterns. And the best thing that I can tell you about the fucking recoil is that it's a pain in the ass, and, well, as you can see, it's not a pain in the ass with this gun because I have a bipod. The bipod pretty much makes it negligible. I can't speech. It's getting to be late when I'm making this video, but it's just the bipod makes it fucking fantastic. And the recoil has a tendency to go left or right, or just to go all over the fucking place and not give a fuck. It could go down, it could go up, it could go over to the right or the left, it goes fucking anywhere. The guns are just weird. And the best thing that I can tell you is just, if you find a gun that you really, really like that's an automatic, train with it, use it all the time, and the best thing that you can do is just to use it a lot. And another good trick that I have is when you're going full auto, which don't go full auto very often in Battlefield, you're just gonna set yourself up for getting fucked over if you're going long range like that. You're just setting yourself up to get fucked in the ass, unless you're using a gun that's made for long range combat. In that case, then go right ahead, do what your heart desires. But best thing to do is, if you go burst fire mode, so like 3 shots at a time, you're gonna be like, well, I can't necessarily do that. Well, yeah. But in Battlefield 1, for some fucking reason, they decided that it'd be a best thing to make it so that the recoil patterns are fucking weird for all automatic weapons, and I have a problem understanding it, so it's just kind of a warning for everybody, not really a tip, it's just a warning. It's just, the recoil's really fucking weird. And there's not much that me, you, or anybody can do other than train and get better, and just hope to God that the recoil someday doesn't turn into a clusterfuck like it somewhat already is. Okay, so the next thing, the next tip, the next spout of information that I give to you people is that there are physics in this game. Yes, they built in physics, the bullet physics. They made it so that the bullets drop over distance, that they travel slower as they go further, and because of drag, and which is fantastic, because it makes sniping so much harder and more realistic, and it's just really, really awesome, really, really good, and I love it. But something that's going to be kind of hard for you, me, and every new person, and everybody in the goddamn game to understand is, well, if you're not shooting somebody at point blank, your bullet takes time to travel. Which means that it's different from Call of Duty, where I just point my gun and I pull the trigger and he's dead. In this game, I point the gun, I pull the trigger, and the bullet goes like a foot behind him because he's running super fast, and I can't do anything about that. So what do I do to go and combat that? Well, if somebody's running straight, you aim a little bit ahead of them and hope to God that you can hit him, and over time you just get better with your guesswork of that. On top of that, with distance, you're gonna want to aim a little bit up a little bit, not a whole bunch, just a tad bit. So every like 100 meters, it gets progressively, like, you gotta progressively move your sights, center of your sights, that little crosshair in the middle. If you're new to gaming in general, you won't know what I'm talking about, but if you're from like Call of Duty, you should probably understand that. If you don't, then I don't know what the fuck you've been doing in Call of Duty. If you just, I don't know. But, yeah, so it's an interesting thing, and I love it. Oh, do I love it so very, very much that they put that in the game, because it just makes it so much more fun. And at the same time, a little bit more difficult. Especially with the fact of the matter that this is a World War I setting, so each shot isn't like you're shooting it automatic, and you're just aiming up and you can just like bang, 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 and just drop somebody. No, now you kinda sitting there just with bolt actions, and it's boom, reload, and now they stopped and they're shooting back at you, and then you're like, yes, they're stopped, but I'm getting shot at and suppressed, so fuck me. Yeah. But, anyways, that is my points before I go on and ramble to you guys. Yeah. Okay, and the next thing that I have for you guys to help you out with is the vehicles. And as you guys know, or should hopefully know, vehicles have multi-purposes. Their main purpose is not to get you from point A to point B. They are meant to, I mean, they could be used for that, and somewhat what they're kind of used for, but the vehicles in Battlefield are mainly used for killing people in mass quantities and overpowering them with your awesomeness, because you're in a goddamn tank. Why not? But then there's this guy who,
I mean, I'm getting my ass handed to him, but my friend kills him, and that's where my other point is when you are playing Battlefield in a tank, it's really, really awesome and really, really powerful when you are in a tank and you are with a bunch of friends and you work together, and it's just so much better than just being solo in a tank. Also, the cannons and the shells and shit, they also drop with time, so just take that into consideration when you're using the tank, is that your shells go down and all this other shit happens. But also, really try to push. Don't sit back and be the kill-whoring faggot like I am. Just be better than I am, and yeah. And this should be a tip, so one of the tips that I have for you is try to learn the maps, try to learn the best directions to go and where people are, because if you know where people are, you know where they're going to be shooting at you from, and if you know where they're going to be shooting at you from, and on this map, it's literally fucking everywhere. It's a really open map, so you're going to get fucked over by the long-range gun, but close range is pretty easy to defend yourself, so if you die in close range, I don't want to say you're stupid, but you're not the brightest cookie you're not the sharpest tool in the shed. And I'm very bad at shooting, apparently. Don't be as bad as me, and I think you'll do just fine in the coming game. Okay, and well, the final and very last and best tip that I can give all of you brand new, awesome, fantastic people who are coming to this game, the best tip that I can give you is don't be stupid. Literally. I have seen so many stupid acts, and it just gets you killed. I do it, everybody does it. But the smarter you are and the smarter you think about things, the more you cognitively go into a goddamn fight, the better you'll do. Like, for instance, if I run through a fucking corridor and I just like rah with the bayonet, I'm probably gonna die. And so, I mean, if I'm gonna do that, then I'm just gonna. I mean, if I'm gonna run straight through the corridor, I'm gonna die. I know I am, but I mean, why would I do that? Because I need to get from point A to point B, you say? Well, the best thing that I think that you can actually do in these kind of situations is, well, out here in these kind of a battlefield situation, you gotta kind of find the cover, but when you're indoors, you kind of want to hop from cover to cover, think about it methodically, play it a little bit more safe, if that's your playstyle. If that's not your playstyle, then suit yourself. But for me, to stay alive and to do stuff better, think of it as if you're actually in the game, and if you get shot, you're hurting a lot. There's a reason why I say ow when I play video games, because I refer to getting shots in real life. So, I mean, if you get shot in real life, it's gonna hurt. And if you die in real life, well, you're not gonna come back. So if you play the game like it's real life, maybe you might do a little bit better. And you know what? That's the best thing that I do. I play this game 90% of the time is like it's real life, like it's legit as fuck, and that if I fuck up, then I'm just gonna die. And well, yeah. So that's the best tip that I can give you guys. I hope you guys did like this video. If you did like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Anyways, guys, this is Patriot Gaming, and I am out of here.